Hey everybody. Hope everybody can hear fine. We're out at camp. I don't know. Obviously, you can see his face, who the guest is. Technically, I'm his guest. Ozark's Woodsman Stories and more. Matt and David here at 210 Outdoors. We're together camping tonight. It was kind of a last minute deal, but nonetheless, we got together to shoot some archery today. Made some silencers for our bows. I don't want to give it all away, I guess, but I guess that's what we'll be talking about. But just hanging out today. I've had a blast. I don't know about you. How about you, Whitney?
Oh yeah, having a blast.
Herbert T. Outdoors. How you
Herbert's
doing?
here. Don't take him long, does it?
Herbert T. Glenn, how you doing,
There's
my friend?
Glenn. Hello, friend.
Yeah, we've had a blast here today. It's like I said, for the moment, last minute thing. Hey, Isaac, how you doing? We're out here. We're in close to Mountain Grove, not quite. I guess this is outside, just outside. Not too far from Mark Twain. Hanging out with Woodsman. We've had a blast today, man. Shooting recurve. We played a game of horse. He made his homemade. I don't know if you guys have seen Woodsman's homemade bow targets, but yeah, we broke in his horse target today.
Broke her in real good,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah,
45-minute horse game.
yeah. It took 45 minutes. It was a long one, but it was such a blast. We both were pretty tired afterwards. Hey Matt, Sage Creek, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see.
Got Zach.
Hit that
Isaac.
hit that thumbs up button if you
Is that
don't
your
mind.
brother?
No, that's my nephew
Your
Isaac.
nephew.
Hmm.
Right on. Hey. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I just seen your video. You posted a video, Matt.
It's not showing
I'll have to
your.
watch it tomorrow.
You're not seeing my screen anymore either, are you? Did you lose
You
signal?
look kind of froze up. Yeah, I can see it, but it looks froze up. Look.
How's the? I'm only seeing one mine on mine now. I'm not seeing yours, so it dropped you for some reason.
Can you guys see me?
No invite, Glenn. Yeah, it was a last minute thing, literally one day. So, can you guys see Woodsman? I
I
see
see
you
you
both.
both, Glenn said.
Double
So,
tap the fire pit. Appreciate that,
huh.
Herbert. Got 15 in here. Need some more thumbs up if you guys don't
Hey,
mind.
Scooter.
If you don't mind, please. Helps out a lot. But yeah, we just got through with dinner. Had good conversation all day. It's been a good day.
Said I'm frozen, which my signal is kind of weak right here.
Scooter
So I
fishing. How
probably
you
will
doing, my
freeze
friend?
up.
Yeah, you're froze up. Yeah, you're not
Hey, it
even. You're.
doesn't look like, but Herbert said I was frozen. Everybody else said we was good.
I'm not seeing your picture anymore on my
That's
screen.
probably because of my signal. Let me see if I can move this to where to get a better signal.
Now no Woodsman. He said, "Yeah, I lost Woodsman." So good evening, fellows. How you doing, Ken? Appreciate you dropping in. 210. I should have invited you to go fishing with us. The whites are not out yet. When did you go fishing, Glenn? Was that yesterday or was that today? I didn't look at the date on it. I figured it was today, but yeah, we came. I came out here. Got here about
My signal is weak.
just before 10 a.m. today. Oh, was it today? Yeah, I wouldn't have bubble go. Just you now, 210. He said, "Yeah,
I'm
you
backing
dropped
out.
out." Matt's backing out, I guess. You're,
Yeah, it ain't no sense in talking for an hour about my connection.
Wonder why you don't have a good connection.
I don't know, man. It was 3, then dropped to 2. So I guess it doesn't want to work on 2.
I've got 4 bars right here. I guess
But
you could
I'll watch the live so I can keep up with the comments.
try to connect to my hotspot. I guess. Not bad. Sitting on the couch, bored. Was super pumped to get notified you were live. Yeah, we I planned on it because I didn't. Woodsman made some videos today, so for us not walking over each other, I figured I'd just do a live tonight. We was trying the go live together collab live, but his signal's not the greatest. I don't know how well my hotspot would do, but you could connect to my hotspot and we could use it.
I'm good.
Okay. But I see a lot of people using that go live together collab. I think that's pretty cool. I wish he would have had a good signal to be able to do it. I thought that was pretty cool. First time I've tried to do it. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. Yeah, all's good, Scooter. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's been a great day here. We're in Missouri. I'm here with Ozark's Woodsman Stories and More. Done some archery. Got camp set up when I got here. Then pretty much started archery pretty much right away, right?
Right away, yeah. You set your tent up, and then we went over to my little private camp and dialed our bows in, and come over here and started shooting.
Yeah, over in Woodsman's camp, base camp over there. It's not too far from where we're camping here. James River is really low. Yeah, I noticed that the other day when I drove over it. Yeah, it's been a good day. Lot of activities. I think we're both sleep pretty good tonight. I know I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the lumps on the ground at all. I'm probably gonna sleep right through it.
Yep. Yeah, I've got my closed foam cell mat, roll mat, and then I've got thermal rest air mattress, and then I've got my wool blanket as a barrier between the ground and the mattresses, so in case anything would poke up through. Got a 20-degree sleeping bag. I'll be plenty toasty warm tonight.
I'm using cowboy bedroll.
Yeah,
Just a couple of wool blankets and a tarp inside my tent.
inside his tent, so yeah. Look for that video. I'm sure he'll have a video out on it.
We're not gonna do no stargazing, but it's a good night for it.
Yeah, it's pretty clear night.
I could set up the GoPro for a night lapse.
Yeah, time lapse. Yeah, that'd be good. Soon as I know Dad is sound, I'm camping bound. Awesome. That'd be fun, Herbert. Definitely keep him in prayer. No hammock today. Nope, no hammock today. I've got my dome ascend tent that everybody's seen before, and then Woodsman's got his one Tigress conifer tent he used at Purple Rain Camp. So yeah, no hammock today. I didn't know how I'm sure I could have found trees, but I wanted something a little different tonight. Hey, Vanessa, appreciate you coming in. Thank you for stopping by. Woodsman and I are out here camping together, kind of last minute get together. So,
Yes, sir, Matt. It's good weather for camping. It's gonna be kicking off some heat here in a couple of days.
yes.
Still be good for camping if you like mosquito bites and sweat.
Yep. Matt, you and I need to get a camp out in together too, and I need to get in one with Randy before he heads out. Definitely would like to get a camp in with you sometime. So hit me up with your schedule, and maybe we can make a camp happen slowly warming up here in Connecticut. Yeah, it's we had a really nice warm spell earlier in the week. It got up in the upper 80s, almost 90, and then today it dropped down into around 60 degrees. I think it's going to get down to
Low 40s.
low 40s tonight here, so not too terrible. You guys are glamping. You have a picnic table. Yes, we do have a picnic table. This
Yeah,
is
but we didn't bring. Oh wait, we brought the little table.
Yeah, I did bring my metal table we use for fireworks and our like little patio metal table, extra table to put stuff on.
We
Yeah,
didn't have the energy to build our own table.
yeah, we weren't going to bushcraft a table. I don't know. You'll have to ask Randy about that, Herbert. He's been trying to ever since he bought his place. Yeah, he's trying to sell his property. I know. So if you know anybody that's interested in 10 acres and his little cabin, shoot him Randy's way.
Yeah, we can't really give out Randy's info until you know what I mean. It's
Yeah,
not
I
our
don't
place.
know. All I know is what he's told everybody in our group is, everybody knows he's been trying to sell his property, and he originally was going to move to Oklahoma, but he bought this land he's on now instead. And now he's trying to sell it, flip it and sell it so he can go ahead and move to Oklahoma, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything from Randy. I was hoping he'd come in tonight, so if he's got any leads on his property or anything. I know in a couple of his lives he's announced it to several people that were asking about how much he wanted for it and where it was at and that type of stuff. So I'm sure eventually I know his heart's in Oklahoma so he can be closer to his daughter. I don't blame him. And he's got grandkids.
There, that's better. Still gives us a little light, right?
Yep, that looks good. Lots of life. That's what I had last weekend, Woodsman. I'm going to actually make a $5 meal tomorrow for lunch, film it, and post it for Monday night. Sweet. Yeah, I've seen those going around, so that's pretty cool. $5 meal challenges are a lot of fun. But I recently, the past Monday, I started the carnivore diet myself, so that would be, I can still do it for $5, but it's going to be a little more challenging for me to do a $5 uh, carnivore. Well, it really depends on if you're going to do strict carnivore or if you do a lax carnivore. Obviously, you could eat hot dogs or whatever you want as long as it's meat. But the idea with carnivore is to stay away from highly processed foods. So, but when you're out and about and you need to eat something, I mean, it's other than going to a steakhouse or somewhere that doesn't have processed food. I'm going to actually, let's see here, I'm behind as usual. uh 25 plus subs in the last 2 days from 4 shorts I made. 8,000 views. Awesome, Herbert.
Ask Ken if he has a stick stove.
Hey, Ken, do you have a stick stove? Woodsman was asking.
He's talking about a fire ban in North Carolina right now. But when we had our fire ban,
Yeah, you
I
could
looked that up and then I also called the National Forestry Service.
you can use enclosed. Yeah,
Contained.
contained. Yeah,
And a stick stove qualifies because it's basically a barbecue pit, is how they look at it.
yeah, kind of like this thing here.
Yeah. So contained fires are legal in Missouri. I don't know about North Carolina, but yeah, you should call then, Ken, and see if you can use that if you want to build a fire and cook it that way, because you probably can use your twig stove. I don't know. Here in Missouri, we just call them sticks.
Yeah. He says he does actually have one, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Everybody should have one.
This little fire pit's
They're
putting
handy.
out some heat.
Yeah, it is.
Feels good.
It does feel good. It was starting to cool off. My hands was getting a little cold.
Yeah, just whenever we want to grab more wood, and we can just grab it. I should have stacked some over here.
Yeah, let me know while you're talking. I can carry some over. You want me to carry some over?
No matter, whatever you want to do, my friend. They'll want to hear from you too, I'm sure.
What?
I said they'll want to hear from you too.
Oh,
Yep, we got some good stories today. We can't spill all the beans because Woodsman's gonna have some good footage from. Yeah, I'm gonna do a carnivore $5 meal challenge. I think here before too much longer if I can get to it. But what I did today, I could have made a video on it and done a short. I probably should have done it while he was cooking dinner, but not gonna give away what I had, I guess now. But yeah, I mean, you definitely can't do beefsteak for a $5 challenge because I looked at ribeyes today and they were $15 a pound. So yeah, I didn't do that. Even beef burgers. I mean, you could. Let's see here. If you buy the frozen burger patties, I think we paid. I don't remember what we paid for. I think it's 20 burgers in that package. I don't know what it breaks down to, but if you only eat one burger patty or two burger patties, it'd still be probably over $5. No, it wouldn't be. But if you bought the fresh hamburger, I think it's cheapest hamburger this weekend we went and looked at was $5.47 a pound. So I guess if you did a quarter pound patties and did half pound, yeah, you'd be under $5. There you go. Commissary is always good.
it'll
Yeah.
hold us for a minute, won't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That wood that's in there is going to burn for quite a while. But yeah, you could do like a flank steak and skirt steaks, kind of same thing. Those leaner cuts of meat. Being a carnivore, you want the fattier cuts of meat like ribeye or um, New York strip or Kensey strip or something like that. You want the fattier cuts if you can. I mean, it doesn't hurt to eat the leaner, but I like chicken thighs too really well. Higher fat content. Two items I'm going to send you in the next few weeks. I'll want to get one more thing to put in it. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a pretty decent campsite here where we're at. I'm pretty impressed. Being here on the, we are close to the highway, but it's not terribly loud. Until Woodsman says the Jake brake goes off on the hill out there. That'll be when we're in the middle of the night sleeping.
I haven't heard very many Jake breaks today.
I don't think I heard any, or maybe one, or I just didn't pay attention to it. Yeah, we had good dinner tonight. Real good.
Signal boosted up.
It did?
Let's see if I can join again. Maybe if I don't move it.
Oh, yep. Here we go. Woodsman's going to try to come in again.
Got the lantern shining in. Is that what's making that bright light?
Yep, it is. Yep. Yeah, bacon wrap. Oh, yeah. I just like chicken thighs with chicken legs. I love the dark meat. I mean, I'll eat chicken breast too, but I prefer the dark meat. Daniel, how you doing tonight? Hammock Mountain, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Collabing tonight with Ozark's Woodsman. He was gracious enough to host me here tonight. It's a really nice spot here we got. We broke in one of his new homemade bow targets. So if you haven't seen that video, go check out his video on making those. It's pretty cool. Played a game of horse. It was real close game.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Nope, I won't. I love a good collab. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting any actual footage as far as video. I figured I'd just do a live and collab a live with Woodsman tonight, but he's getting a lot of good footage today. So I think he'll break it up in several different probably videos, right, Woodsman?
Excuse me?
You're going to break your video footage up in several videos probably?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe,
Because
or,
our shooting video is pretty long.
yeah,
I really hate to take any part of that out.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there'll probably be two.
Yeah, two videos maybe. But yeah, we shot archery for, well, the second time for about 45 minutes. We shot probably 20 minutes or so on your camp, didn't we? Or longer.
Yeah, probably
20
30 minutes just getting things dialed in. And
So probably roughly an hour and 15 minutes total shooting archery today. Plus I can't tell you what we did on top of the archery. You'll just have to watch his videos on something else we did for our bows earlier before we played the game of horse over here at camp. We shot and tuned in the bows over at his campsite, and then we came over to this campsite and played a game of horse. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of shooting. I don't know how many times we shot, but
enough to where I'm hurt from it.
yeah, my back's hurting pretty bad. Yeah.
It was worth it though.
Yeah, it was it was a lot of fun. I haven't shot like that in forever either. Woodsman was just saying that it's been a long time since he shot like that, and it has been for me too. I didn't want to stop. That wasn't a Jake break. That's Woodsman's brewing a turd. That's what Dan said.
What?
He said that wasn't a Jake break. That was Woodsman brewing a turd.
Oh. Yeah, I'll cook one up once in a while.
What we had for dinner tonight and what he had at lunch is going to make a good one.
Yeah.
I'm 3 away from 50 subs on this new channel. Awesome. Yeah, and then you'll be able to start doing lives, but you don't really do lives much, do you, Ken? I know you did a couple. Alabama, how you doing, Little Smoky? Appreciate you stopping by, my friend. It's always a pleasure. I'm sure you know Ozark's Woodsman, Little Smoky. I'm hanging out with Woodsman here in his home turf. He lives about, hour and 15 minutes from me. Not too far. About as close. Randy's a little closer to me. Randy's like 45 minutes from my house, I guess.
Hey, Smokey.
Glenn's even closer. He's in Springfield. And then Matt Sager Outdoors, he's about 2 hours from me. A little under.
Hey, Hammock.
Hammock Mountain. Everybody hasn't. I'll give you moderator status, Little Smoky, so you can check out everybody's channel. So I asked everybody keep it clean. I know everybody in here is. I haven't given Ken moderator status yet either on his new channel. Sorry, Ken. Now I got both of you guys. Did I miss anybody else? Matt probably doesn't have moderator status yet on his new channel. Yeah, he does. Okay. So he's the only one so far that didn't have moderator. So check out everybody's channels if you would. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button if you would too. I appreciate that. Woodsman would appreciate it as well.
Yep.
You're welcome, Little Smoky. What's everybody been doing today on your this fine weekend. I know it's probably not been fine weather for everybody, but it's been pretty nice here. It wasn't that windy, was it, Woodsman? It was pretty decent day.
Yeah, it was a nice day, really.
Real sunny, perfect weather really for shooting bows and just hanging out, chatting.
Yep.
I've driven by here a lot, but it's the first time I've been here, so we'll have to get old Woodsman's out and hang out at the base camp and shoot archery at my house someday.
Yep, one of these days.
Yep. We'll do a camp out. I got plenty of room to camp out on our property as well, so. But I need to get together with Glenn. I need to get together with Randy. I need to get together with you, Matt. Definitely need to do a camp out. As Coal Region Explorer says, more wood. Ken's a little shady on the shady side, but good people. Yeah.
Who's that, Ken?
Hey, speaking of Coal Region, more wood. See, I just said that.
Yep.
Just said that, Cole. I knew you was gonna come in and. Yeah, Ken. We all gotta be a little crazy to be in this little niche, don't we? Little crazy's good. Or a lot of crazy, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, and if you're not crazy, don't worry about it. You're a blessing.
I'm gonna get a fire going.
We'll teach you how to be.
That might be a little much, but it's okay if it rolls on the ground. It's just gravel underneath, so. Now, if it rolls down and goes inside my tent, might be a problem. I guess I'll just sleep in my truck if that happens.
We'll get it stopped before it gets there.
Yeah. One of us might.
I got room for two in mine.
Our camp is coming soon. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, we doing a collab together. Matt here, Ozark's Woodsman Stories and More. If you don't know his channel, check his channel out. Appreciate you stopping by, Nicholas. If anybody hasn't given me a thumbs up, Woodsman, we appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Please do.
My crazy days are just getting started, I bet. Yeah, it's going to be busy for me here on out until Tony's meetup, pretty much. I mean, got a lot planned. Our first actual family camp out with my son Will and my wife. We're going down to Deep Arkansas to do our first family camp out. So we've got a really special place that's special to my wife and I. It was our very first time ever, well, second time, but actual first official, like, regular camp. We go down to Lake Catherine State Park in Arkansas, down by Hot Springs. Gotta head back to work. Good night, everyone. Good night, Matt. Appreciate you stopping by.
Good night, Matt. Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, be safe at work. Have a good rest of your evening. The collab setup is giving a little echo, but it's a good echo. Reminds me of the big rig CB echo. That's awesome. It might be because you have your sound on over there. Do you have your sound?
I tried to turn it off and it keeps bumping itself up one dot. Oh, I turned my host on. I don't know why it keeps going. Oh, there it's off.
Did that fix the echo? Woodsman had his sound on, so that might have been the cause of it. I don't know.
I turn it all the way down, and then as soon as one of us would talk, it'd bump up one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Huh.
I just timed out the screen and come back, and it muted it.
Yeah, Woodsman turned his phone off accidentally for a second. Is he back on yet? Seems to. Did that help the echo? I'm sure that's what it was. We both turned our sound off so we wouldn't hear each other. That was probably the echo. This is the first time I ever did this collab collab together live. I see it. I watch two guys, gentlemen on YouTube all the time, and they do it all the time. And I kept meaning to ask them, but it's just when you set up your live, it's just that go live together and you send the link to whoever you want to collab with. So it's pretty cool that you can actually both go live and be at different locations, because one of the gentlemen's in Pensacola, Florida, and the other one's in I forget the little town in South Carolina, but they're quite a ways apart. So this is a really cool way to do collab lives too. So seems to work good. So I wouldn't mind doing this more often.
As long as you get the signal.
Yeah, as long as you get a good signal, obviously.
I got the Starlink coming, so I should be able to do live whenever I want now.
Yeah. Yeah, Woodsman's got Starlink coming. So
Thanks to 210's live stream.
yeah. Yeah, I love my Starlink. Let's see here. You guys gonna do a Sam Seek? No, I don't think we're gonna do a Sam Seek. We ran out of time. Plus,
There's
we're
no Sam right here.
yeah,
We're 150 yards from the 4 lane.
yeah, 100, yeah, we're probably 150 yards.
Sam, he don't like hanging out that close to traffic.
No, and it's gonna be chilly away. We're tired from shooting, man.
Yeah,
I literally,
I'm seriously tired.
I haven't shot that much in years and years and years and years. Probably in my teens. That tells you how long it's been. So
I haven't shot that steady in a long time.
yeah, it's
And I've been practicing, but I usually
using.
about 50 shots or so, and I'm going back in the house. I don't want to wear myself out.
Yeah, we probably overdid it a little bit. We'll be filling it tomorrow for sure too, but I'll be all right.
Oh yeah, I'll make it.
Hey sir, are you alone? Nope, I'm you see Woodsman there and I'm here with him. I'm just showing the fire, but I figured you guys would want to see the fire more than me.
Still rolling with time, so I think I'm still in there.
Yep, you're in there. Yep. But yeah, we had fun. Wouldn't mind doing another collab sometimes this summer, and maybe Woodsman and I can go and do a one-on-one Sam Squatch hunt. I think that'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool. We need to do, I mean, a legit like hunt, legit. I mean, make a good video of it. I wouldn't even mind, man. I would really wish we had signal where we could actually do it live instead of taping it, video. And I think a live would be cool, but really that would take away from, I think, you need to try to be more quiet, if you're doing a live and talking all the time. I think that might take
That would
away.
be a boring live unless something happened.
Yeah. Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to talk a whole lot.
They wouldn't want to, I
Yeah.
would think.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to want to video it, but I want to get, I've got an infrared camera saved that I want to save up and get, because you can make video off of it too, add it to your video. So actually do a lot of video of it, and I think that'd be fun. Do it in summer when it's nicer.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming in, Rosa. Yeah, we're here alone. This is Matt with me, Ozark's Woodsman Stories and More. If you wouldn't mind to check out his channel, and of course mine. Sub to each one of us. Give us a thumbs up, a like. We appreciate it. Subs to Little Smoky, sub to you, Woodsman. Appreciate that, Little Smoky. He'll appreciate that.
Thank you, Little Smoky.
Yeah, I haven't had this much fun in a while. And I mean, our Purple Rain camp obviously was a blast, but
Yeah, that was a blast.
it's good to have a one-on-one once in a while. I'm always going solo, so kind of like Randy said he always does, and which he does. I like going solo too, but it's nice getting together with like-minded people that we like to hang out with. I'm looking forward to camping with Shy Guy. Him and I have been chatting, and we're going to do a collab video after Tony's meetup. So I'm looking forward to that. Speaking of that, I didn't tell him I was going live. Maybe I figured he'd get notification.
Through Shy Guy?
Yeah. He may still be
Yeah,
at work.
He's in New York, so it's an hour later too.
Yeah. It's 9:38 there.
9:38 there.
Yeah. He stays up pretty late
Does
usually.
he?
Yeah.
I don't have his number. I've never talked to him like that.
Yeah, he stays up pretty late.
I guess I'm not cool enough.
Oh, I'm sure he'd give it to you.
I ain't sweating.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Skeeter, myself, Coal Region Explorer, and I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring Robbie, I know for sure are doing a collab camp together before Tony's meetup at Knoebels, Random Adventures 2.0, Tony's meetup, May 23rd at Knoebels in Pennsylvania. Um, I fly in the Friday before the meetup, so Skeeter's like, well, what are you doing on the Friday that you fly in? I said, well, I was going to find a place to camp. He said, hey, I got a perfect place in mind to camp, so we're all going to get together and do a multi-channel camp, so that's going to be fun. Last year I did with Skeeter and everybody, we did that stealth camp at Walmart with Sam from the Northwest Wind, Todd Champion, Skeeter, myself, Hammock Mountain. So this year, I've opted to do instead of that. I really, it's I think I'm going to do a collab video with Shy Guy. It'd be real hard for him to go on that camp with us because of not wanting to show his face and multiple people recording. So I think it'd probably be better if we do a camp that way because we both like doing ASMR too. So that way we can both do a video and hang out. We've been wanting to do a hangout together. So I don't know when I'd get to New York State. It's definitely on my bucket list. I want to do it and do a collab with him. So I'd like to check out his secret camp spot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, make sure you get GPS coordinates so we can go raid his camp, secret camp someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be fun. Hammock Mountain, I'm going to try to make it time for that camp. I appreciate it. That'd be fun. Hammock Mountain. Yeah, because I'd like to camp with you again since I'm probably not going to do the Walmart camp. I was trying to talk Chris into it, but I understand, it's going to be real hard to ask people not to video his face and all that. So I figured it'd be easier for him and I to do a collab together, and that way he's not so stressed on trying to camp away from everybody and trying not to get in people's videos and make it easier for them. So I think that'd be kind of cool. That way I get to camp with whoever shows up at the Skeeter camp out with us, and then do one with Chris. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Purple Rain Gang. Yes. I was hoping to do the Great Tommy Sleep Out, but it didn't work out. Next month. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. I wish I could do more get togethers and meetups, but finances, time. I don't know if you remember Little Smokey, but my wife and I just recently had a little boy, so our hands are kind of full right now, and I'm a full-time daddy, so stay home daddy, so that way we're not paying child care, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have him. Matt and I was just talking about that today. I'll be there for Purple Rain next year. Oh, that'd be cool, Ken. That will be cool. Yeah, my plan is if I do, and I don't know for sure 100% that I can make one trip a year out to the East Coast. It just so happened that I could make it again this year, but I had to choose which one. I wanted to go to HangCon, but it's definitely on my bucket list. But I like, it's not that I like Tony better. It's just I want to support Tony. If I have to choose one trip to the East Coast, not that he means more than anybody else, but I like knocking out Tony's meetup. I mean, HangCon would be great too because you'd meet a lot of people there too, and the vendors I would like to meet. Corey from Majestic Hammocks, I've gotten to know him a little bit, and he's a really cool guy. I'd like to meet him in person someday. But Tony's meetup, I mean, I've met a lot of good people that I watch continually on YouTube, so that's kind of why I chose. I mean, Tony's meetup will always have a special place in my heart because, you know, I got to meet Hammock Mountain and Tony, of course, and Skeeter and all the people that I've known for quite a while and that we've all connected with. So it's kind of seemed a little personal. Not that there's not a lot of you guys going to HangCon because I know, you know, Rewild and Hammock Mountain and um, Shug and uh, I'm going drawing blanks on all the people that I want to meet. Stitch and Tony goes there, of course, but one of these years I'm gonna make it. Thanks, congratulations, thanks, Little Smoky. Yeah, so keeps us plenty busy. For our anniversary present to each other, I think we're gonna. That's when we're going to take Will. He's 6 months now. Uh, we're all going on our first family camp out in Arkansas, so we're looking forward to that. Will really has taken a liking to the outdoors, which rightfully so. His mom and dad loves the outdoors, so I'm sure that was just going to be part of it. Chris would be awesome to do a collab with. Yes, yeah, he's a really nice guy. Like I said, I've got to meet him at Tony's meetup last year, so we really hit it off and became pretty good friends. Just like the rest of our gang, uh, kind of hit it off right off. Even at we talked a lot at the Tony's meetup, and we all encouraged him. He was talking about starting this channel, and we all encouraged him to go ahead and start it. So we're glad he did. It's really I enjoy his channel a lot. So wondering if anybody's gonna make it to spring woolly swamp hang this year with me. I think Tony's planning on, if I'm not mistaken, going to it. I'm not 100% sure. He was talking about it on his live, but I don't know if anybody else is gonna make it for sure. I get the giggles with his camera angles like Mr. Wilson on Tool Time. Yes, especially like when he gets in his tent and rolls over. My wife laughed because he had his hat on and he just flipped his hat off backwards and laid with his back to the camera. It's hilarious. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Tony's Knoble would be great to go to too. Yeah, it was awesome last year. You know, being his first annual, you didn't nobody knew what to expect and how many people, and I'd say around 150 people showed. It was quite a bit. I mean, that's not huge, but for his first get together, I thought that was really good. There was a lot of good people. I got to meet Nolan for the first time there. Um, let's see here. Who else did I meet? See Cole, P Outdoors couple, um, Robbie. I'm not lost. I'm exploring was there. Kitchen Witch. Um, I'm drawing a blank on all the people I got to meet. Too much gear guy. Of course, Sam the Northwest Wind, Todd Champion. I already said them. Skeeter, Hammock Mountain. Of course, you can't forget Tony. A lot of channels. There's so many I'm missing, and there's so many I didn't even get to meet. Uh, and it was a full day, and there was so many people I missed. Uh, I did get to see Sean from Ring Wild Outdoors. He didn't get to stay very long. I didn't get to talk to him too terribly long, but at least I got to meet him. I'm not going to make it to the Woolly Swamp this time. Yeah, it's hard to make it to everything. For me, I just can't. I don't have the time and the funds right now. Skeeter, yep. Skeeter, he was a blast to hang out with at the multiple channel stealth camp. It was a lot of fun hanging out with him. I only have so many days off and I want to go to Tony Fest. Yeah, I totally understand that. That's the way I would be if I was still working and my wife only has a certain amount of days off. So um, she's gracious to be able to burn a few days of hers so I could go to Tony Fest. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with everybody and seeing everybody again. Hey, Hammock Mountain, are you up for riding another roller coaster? We need to ride a different one this time and see if Nolan, if he makes it. He said he'd ride again, and We got to try to get as many people to ride a roller coaster with us this year. We need more Midwest meetups. Yes, we do. When I get more time and get back in the swing of things, Herbert, I'd really like to orchestrate one here that maybe do it in northern Missouri closer to you so it's not so far for you to drive. There's a really nice state park in north central Missouri that's about halfway between us and you. I'll have to send you that pin sometime and see if that's the place you were thinking about. Looks pretty nice. We're camping at a campsite close to where Ozark's Woodsman lives. Are you? Where's Well, you don't want to say where. This is close to where he lives, so we don't really want to give out exactly where it's at. But he lives real close to this campsite, so we're not deep in the woods. We're not in the city either. But we're only like what 150 yards from 4-lane interstate. So
Maybe 200.
yeah,
Count the little hills.
yeah, 200 yards. Yeah, the crow flies maybe 150 yards.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll ride any roller coaster you want. Me too, man. That was so much fun last year. I wish we could have got more people, but everybody that was there, almost everybody was terrified of roller coasters. We'll need to get somebody to record it again. Randy's not going to be able to make it this year, so we'll have to find somebody else to record it like Randy did. I thought that was pretty cool. Knoebels is an 8.5 hour drive for me. Well, that was a lot better than the 17 hours. Well, probably a little over 17 hours with all the stops and stuff Randy and I did last year. It was man. When I was younger, it was no big deal when I drove a truck, but now it was a lot of work. I was tired when we got back. I'm flying this time for sure. It was actually getting the ticket so much further in advance. It's a lot cheaper flying this year, and they threw my rental car in on the package deal pretty much. I think I'm paying $40 for my rental car, so it's a lot cheaper. Plus, I won't be tired. Flying into Harrisburg, which is only about an hour from the meetup, a little over an hour. It starts on Saturday the 23rd. I'm flying in on Friday and camping out with some guys. So I don't know if you know, but Ken Skeeter, myself, Coal Region Explorer, I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring, and hopefully Hammock Mountain, if he can make it, is going to camp on that Friday night before the meetup. And then I'm going to camp Saturday night after Knoebels meetup with Shy Guy. You think you're going to drive this time? Yeah, we enjoyed the drive, and the only reason I did, if if Randy wouldn't have went with me, I probably would have flown, just because the time I don't have the it takes us see 4 days minimum to drive there and back. We stopped halfway on the way in and stopped halfway on the way back. So I have to take at least 4 days, 5 days comfortable, but it's just too much time for me to drive that far, especially with Will and my wife working and have to take off too. I mean, Grandma would be more than gracious to watch him, but that way she's not watching the whole time. Just don't have enough time on Saturday and Sunday to get there and back. I have plans for Monday. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Even if you just make it for the meetup and, you know, that'd be cool. There's a lot to do there and you can walk around Knoebels for free. You don't have to pay for parking. They got some really good food at the park. And you'd pay for whatever ride you want to ride. There's no admission, so you just pay and buy tickets for whatever ride you want to do. So it's a pretty good deal. I think the roller coaster, if I'm not mistaken, Daniel, wasn't it like $5 to ride that roller coaster? It wasn't too bad. I don't think it was $10. I think it was $5. I can't remember. But if you love potato cakes, man, that's something famous there at Knoebels. Of course, I can't eat it this year. I'm bummed because I'm on the carnivore diet now. I've been on there since last Monday. But oh man, those potato cakes, so good. And they had some, what do you call it? Churro fries, but they were like fries, but they called them, I forget what they called them. They're like churros, but they're fries, kind of the shape of fries. They were really good. So I'm gonna have to search out their meat. I know they got lots of burgers and different kind of meats there too. So I'll have to look for some more carnivore friendly uh, food this time. I think it was $5. Yeah, I think it was too, Danny. That's what I'm thinking. It was pretty reasonable, I thought. There's a car behind me. Yeah, behind us there's a RV park. And this campground is nestled up against the wooded area that's on the would be the south side, I guess, of in between the RV resort and the interstate. It's a nice little area, real nice. There's not too many people in the RV park, so it's not like there is, but there's not. It's not super loud.
Yeah,
Or,
there's no one else camping,
yeah,
like in the campsites.
yeah, the campsites are totally empty. They got two big old campsites, but I mean, you could fit, I don't know how many people in here. You could get together here even. I mean, it's big
Yeah,
enough.
there's room for at least, what, 6 or 8 tents.
Yeah, at least 6 to 8 tents, probably, not more. You could probably pack more of them in there, especially if I like had my hammock and I could just throw it in one of these in some of these trees here real easy. I'm just in a tent tonight. I've got to run. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Daniel, for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Can't wait to see you in a couple months. Have a good night, my friend. You guys really are glamping. Yes, we are. Definitely. But that's all right. We thought
Who's
about
saying we're glamping?
Herbert. Yeah, we are tonight. Not.
That's a bit like the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Just
yes.
throwing that out there, minivan.
Mini bad camper. Uh, he's going to try to razzle us a little bit, right?
I know, right? Why's you gotta try to kick around on us and pick on us? Don't be jelly.
Yes. Tony needs to make a side of beef this year. Yep, yep. He's renting those grills again, so I may end up bringing me a ribeye or some kind of steak or pork steak or I love pork chops, chicken thighs. I'll bring something to cook there, so I don't have to spend so much money. I'll still buy something because I enjoy doing that. I always love. It's like one of our favorite things to do. My wife and I, when we go to new places, is try different foods and stuff that are. Um, Specialized in that area. Knoebels was their food was really good, and it wasn't too terribly expensive. I didn't think. I mean, a lot of people thought it was expensive, but I was like, come to one of our theme parks here. It's real expensive.
Yeah.
Like Silver City, I love going there, but their food is getting outrageous there.
Entry, just buying a
Yeah.
ticket's
Seeing Knoebels is
3 times what it was when I was younger.
this year they're celebrating their hundredth year. It's hard to say, but yeah, you don't have to pay to get in the park. You don't have to pay to park. It just goes by food sales and ride sales and uh, gift sales, obviously. But they have so much stuff to do there. I've never been to a theme park in like that. It was really unique, but it was really family friendly and had a great atmosphere. I thought really good. Do they have funnel cakes? If they do, I might try to come. I can't remember if they do. I'm sure. I'm sure they do. Those churro sticks are kind of in between churros and a funnel cake. They were kind of in between. It's close to it, but I didn't. I didn't go explore the whole park. I wish I would have, but I was hoping to be back again. So I'm definitely this time I'm gonna try to walk around the whole park this time and see a little bit of everything. So I'm not 100% positive, but I'm sure you can look on their website. They tell you on their website a lot of what foods they have. I couldn't see a theme park not having funnel cake or
Right.
something
That's
close.
like
Yeah,
that's like a staple for a
yeah.
theme park.
Theme park or carnivore or carnivore, carnival, carnivore. I've got carnivore on my mind. Carnivals or state, you know, what do you call it? Fairs. That's what I was looking for. Fairs and carnivals. Same thing, I guess. Yum. Yes. I love churros. Does bacon count on the carnivore diet? On a lax carnivore diet, only, well, if you eat pork belly or uncured bacon, yes, because most bacon has um, brown sugar or sugar of some sort for curing. You're really limited on, if you're a strict carnivore diet, no, to answer that question. Unless you get uncured bacon that's only bacon and no extra salt. I mean, you can have salt, but no sugars, no brown sugars. Uh, a lot of bacon, most all bacon has that's cured has sugar added. But I'm not on a very, very strict because it's so hard because you're pretty much limited to just all fresh meat. So if you're going out to eat, well, you can get chicken breasts out and you get chicken thighs and you can get stuff at restaurants that they don't put additives and stuff. And um, like you can go to, some fast food you can get, but if you're a strict carnivore diet, just getting a burger patty at a fast food blows your strict carnivore diet because they put so many additives. And it's kind of the key to carnivore diet is getting rid of all the processed foods like hot dogs and bratwurst and breakfast sausage has sugar in it, and some sausage even has a lot of soy added to it. You can't have any vegetables or anything like that. So, um, like I said, and like block cheese, you can have block cheese as long as it has cream, and enzymes in it. But a lot of your cheeses have the food coloring in cheese is a plant based um, food coloring. So technically, it's not carnivore. So you can have heavy cream, you can have any raw meat, chicken, beef, pork, fish, as long as there's no additives. If you're going to be strict, but like I said, Tony, I know is he's not what I'd call super strict. Only when he cheats is usually when he goes out to, like, when he's gets a burger patty at fast food or something. Most of the time he eats pretty strict. And to be strict carnivore, you have to drink water, unsweetened tea or coffee. You can have heavy cream in your coffee or tea, so that helps if you don't like just black coffee. Um, but yeah, you can't have any like diet soda. I mean, diet soda is less sugars, but it's a sweetener. It's an artificial product, so it's not carnivore friendly, obviously. But I never knew the carnivore diet was so complicated. Yeah, it is. It's not really complicated if you're doing a very strict carnivore diet. It's this pretty much raw meat, water, tea, and coffee. That's it. No, very. I mean, you can have cheese. Like I know Aldi, the grocery store has, and Walmart. A lot of grocery stores have like, um, what do you call it? Aged cheddar. A lot of aged cheddars are good for the carnivore diet. High fat, no additives. Um, yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of different steps in the carnivore diet. If you look it up online, um, I know there's a doctor. I don't know if it's Randy's doctor or I can't remember which doctor it is. Randy from Ozark's Great Adventures. His doctor's strict carnivore, um, and that's pretty much all he eats is this raw meat. Not raw. He cooks it obviously, but I mean no additives. When I say raw, You know, if you get bacon or ham, you can't even buy. You can get uncured ham. It's hard to find. I did find some uncured ham steaks at Sam's, um, some uncured bacon that I could actually eat, or you can get pork belly and slice it thinner if you want, or have go to the butcher and get uncured bacon. Count me out. No Velveeta, no Oreos in the dealer. It's a deal breaker. I wouldn't make it if the SHTF happened. Yeah. After that video, I used to love Oreos. I mean, I still would if I was eating those, but after I watched this video online the other day, what they put in Oreos, yeah, I'm glad I don't eat them no more. I knew they were bad for you, but the chemicals and additives they put in Oreos I didn't know they were that bad. I'm glad I never looked. They taste so good though. Velveeta, yeah. Velveeta's pretty good. I tried to supplement beer meat for store-bought red meat for health reasons. Oh, deer meat. I thought it said beer. I read that wrong in the glare on my
I was wondering
screen.
why you laughed.
Deer meat's
I must have
awesome.
missed something. I
Yeah.
was looking.
The only thing about deer meat, it's so lean. It's good for you, yeah. It's a lot better for you for sure. But
Hey, Shy Guy.
I always like adding pork to it. Oh, sorry, Chris. Yeah, I just mentioned to Matt when it was going live. I didn't text you that we was going live. But I thought you always get my notifications, so I didn't text you. Appreciate you coming in though. Yep, we're on scene live, doing a collab together as a live. So it's first time either one of us. It's your first live, right? Woodsman?
Yeah. I don't know if this is on my channel or not, though.
Um,
Herbert, check and see if there's a live popped up on my channel.
yeah.
You can watch this on my channel.
Check out to see if both of our channels are showing the live, because I think with this go live together, I think it's from both your channels. I know it is because the two guys I watched last night actually. Um, I was on both of their channels and I seen it on both their channels and I gave them thumbs up on both their channels. So yeah,
Oh.
it is for both of our channels. Yeah. But this is the first time I've done it. I've
This is
watched.
my first one then on my channel.
Yes. So, um, but I've been in them a lot in the chat, but I've never done one myself. So I enjoy be one good way to do a collab across the country or away from somebody. So I might use this more often instead of just. It's different than inviting, just having guests on, do and multi-stream. This way, you both get a live out of it,
Yeah.
and I think it's really cool. Uh, and you can be in two different locations. Like I could be doing a camp, you could be at a camp, and we could do a live as long as we get
Yeah.
signal, obviously.
Right.
But
And it would probably be a lot more interesting that way too. Right? Like
yeah,
seeing two different camps, and two people basically collaborating, talking to each other and answering questions for both
yeah.
channels.
Talking about what I had. We just are trying it out. I know this isn't ideal for this setup, but we wanted to try it for our first time. But like I said, yeah, that's a great idea that Matt has. Is we could talk about what I cook, or you could even be cooking your dinner live together and seeing what each other's cooking and
Yep.
show each other your setup, where you're at. I think that's great. I really enjoyed it a lot. Oh, did I miss a comment up there?
No
I'm
live
with,
showing on Woodsman's channel. So we just didn't do something right.
no, I think it is. It's not showing a live on Woodsman. It's got to be on his live. The way it's set up, I'm almost positive. Unless it only does that if you're using third party like StreamYard but I don't think so. I think the guys I watch use the YouTube Go Live. If that's the case, then we could always use
I wonder if you
StreamYard.
have to start your lives separate and then collaborate them together.
I don't know.
I'll have
Unless
to look it up.
no, you didn't set up a live. I set it up
I
and sent you a
followed your
link.
link.
I ain't wondering if you set up a regular live, I set up a regular live, and you send each other your links. I wonder if you could do that. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll play around with it. I'm with you, sportsman. I'd rather have deer meat more than store meat. Yeah, for sure. For health reasons, 100%. I would agree with that. I always like adding pork or some kind of fat to the deer just because it is so lean. It is very lean. It's kind of like buffalo. I love buffalo too. It's really good.
Shy, Chris, I think the reason it showed me live is because I shared a post. I shared the live on my post. So that did pop up on my channel and it would give a link to join it.
It showed Woodsman live, but brought me here. Yeah, it should bring you to the same one if you clicked on my link or you clicked on Woodsman's link. The only difference is, no, our chats are showing the same chat. So I was gonna say maybe it'd just be on my channel or his channel, whichever one you clicked on, but it should be the same link. But I think we both should get credit for the live, but I don't know if that's 100% accurate or not. I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, we're new.
With this type of live, I have no idea how it's going to work. I guess we'll find out. There is no notification on Woodsman's community post. You only see me. You don't see Woodsman on the live. You did move your phone, didn't you?
Yeah, but my counter's still counting down.
Does everybody see Woodsman, or is it just Shy Guy that doesn't see Woodsman? He's got the fire showing, and I've got me showing. He doesn't have it turned towards him. So if that's what you mean, Shy Guy, he's here. He just has it his pointed towards the fire.
Yeah, I clicked it over.
I just
So you guys are, everyone's used to watching the fire on 210 video, so I'm just being the extra camera guy.
let's see here.
Only the primary gets watch time.
There is a notification on Woodsman's community post. I just see, yeah. I just my burger with Boston butts. Grind the Boston butts up, then the deer meat, and put a little in with the deer. Huh? That's a good idea. I got onto my phone to watch both, and I only see you, David. Huh, that's interesting. Because I got on my tablet, my TV the other day with the guys I watch on YouTube, and I could see both of them, like the split screen, like we see on both channels. So wonder why it's not working. Wonder if we have to use a third party like StreamYard for it to fully work. You would think integrated YouTube's integration, it would work the same,
You'd think they'd have it figured out by now.
or if not, better. Okay, we'll see you in a bit, Shy Guy. Only primary gets the watch time. Really? Hmm. But it's kind of cool still to do the collab this way, other than um, just yeah. Oh, green. There you go. You just screwed it up now, was
I
you?
don't know what I'm doing. All right, we're back.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it's just like doing StreamYard or anything. It's the same.
Huh.
That's
I
really
don't know,
weird.
man.
So yeah, I guess it does give a notification on the other person's channel, and then it just takes you to
The host.
it's technically my channel, but it's just like StreamYard when you have a bunch of guests, I guess. And this is YouTube's version of, because YouTube only does one guest, so I guess that's why. They ought to make it to where you could do from both channels. I think that would be really cool.
Well, at the end, like if when you save this and make it a video, then you can add me as a collaborator
Yes.
to the live stream and I accept it, blah, blah, blah. We know how to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably about as close as we're going to get.
Yeah, probably. That's all right. It's good to play
Yeah,
around
don't
with it.
get off my back, I promise.
Yeah, but I pretty much do lives when I'm camping with the group or other people just so I can let them do a video and I'll do a live stream usually. So but, I thought you were sitting next to the fire. Well, I am. I am right next to the fire, but so is Woodsman on his phone over there. So you're seeing instead of us being at two different locations, which we are, he's on the right side of the side table we have out here, and I'm on the left side of it, both sitting together side by side, table in between us, looking at the fire. But I've got my camera pointing to me. I can just turn and give you two views of the fire. So we're literally sitting on the same side of the fire. That's pretty funny. I see Woodsman on the screen as we speak, but do not see a live on his channel. Yeah. Yeah, mine is. I don't know why. Maybe the light. My picture's a little bit better. I haven't had a deer meat in number 20 years. Wow. That's been a while. Yeah, I love it. My wife's not a fan of it. She likes elk, which, yeah, elk's really good. Elk's more of a mild, not a gamey taste as deer is, but I really like deer meat too. I like lamb. A lot of people don't like lamb because it's gamey tasting too. I thought you were next to the fire. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty close. Uh, really close. I mean, tell you how close we are. I mean, I'd say 4 foot from the fire. We were both same distance from the fire. But yeah, it did look like I was sitting right next to the fire. That was pretty funny. Yeah, when it comes to lives, I don't care about the watch time, just hanging out and having good people. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Yep, it's fun. Definitely fun hanging out, chatting with everybody, getting to know people on more personal level. I really enjoy that. That's the main reason like I like doing lives. I really don't care about the watch time either. I mean, if I did, I'd be doing them all the time and for every little reason, and I just don't have time and worry about it all right now. I'm just enjoy having fun. I like fish and poultry. Yeah, fish is I like fish really well too. I eat a lot of chicken and a lot of turkey on the carnivore diet as well. A lot of eggs. We bought 4 dozen eggs at Sam's. Uh, was it Friday night or no? On Friday night. One night did we go to Sam's? I don't remember. Thursday night? I don't know. One night this week we went to Sam's and bought a bunch of eggs and for good snack for carnivore because people like, well, I like to snack. What's good snacks? You can get uh, chomps, beef sticks, or you can't do beef jerky because they use brown sugar and molasses in beef jerky unless you make your own. You can make your own, obviously. Um, but I eat a lot of hard boiled eggs, meat sticks. I did find some sharp cheddar. Um, what do you call those? Cheese sticks that we got for snacks. But I'm not going to be too terribly worried about strict carnivore. I mean, to make it easier, like when I'm going out, especially out of state or like the camp coming up, I'll probably eat a steak or something or burger patties to keep on the carnivore diet. But like if you're in a pinch and you want to get a burger patty somewhere, the burger patties at restaurants and different fast foods have additives and stuff. But I'm gonna try my best to stay on it as much as I possibly can. I did lose 10 pounds in 5 days, so I've never lost that much weight in 5 days. I know a couple pounds of it usually is water weight. When it comes to lives, I care about the saving. The saving?
You misspelled some stuff.
Are you using speech to text? I enjoyed talking to people that are present. Yes, absolutely. My two boys eat more eggs than anyone I know. We go through 18 packs a week. Yes. Now that I'm eating like this, I love snacking. Put a little salt on it.
Boiled eggs.
Yeah, boiled eggs. I eat a lot for breakfast. I usually get up and make over easy or over medium eggs for my wife and I. And
I
then,
saw
do you?
a video. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but
Yeah,
I saw a video a few days ago, carnivore diet, how to make eggs for snacks.
yeah,
And there's like carnivore stuff you can put on the eggs too, the boiled eggs or whatever.
yeah, yeah,
So it's not just an egg with salt on it, you know. I can't remember what they put on it. It had bacon and some stuff that, some kind of seasoning. They
yeah.
rolled the egg into that stuff, and it stuck to it, and they just ate it.
Wow, that sounds good. Yeah, the best snack while you're on the carnivore diet. What is the best snack? My favorite, I mean, if you don't like eggs, obviously hard boiled eggs aren't going to be your favorite, but finding like the Chomps brand beef sticks that have no sugar added, um, or making your own beef sticks, your own beef jerky, you just can't have the brown sugar and the molasses or that type of stuff that's normally in beef jerky. So you'd have to um, pretty much salt if you want to be strict. Now, if you don't worry about strict carnivore diet, you can eat beef jerky, you can eat hot dogs, you can eat brats, you can eat breakfast sausage, but it all depends on if you want to be strict carnivore. Then you absolutely cannot eat hardly anything as if it's not fresh. Anything that has any kind of preservatives, you can't have. The only spice you can have is salt. You can't have garlic powder. You can't have celery powder, and garlic powder and celery powder. Surprisingly enough, now that I've been on
Yeah, I
carnivore,
can.
it's in almost everything. All the beef sticks, all the um, hot dogs and brats. Well, there's corn syrup. I don't know if most people know it, but corn syrup's in almost every hot dog, every brat, every breakfast sausage, every even the uncooked breakfast sausage I can't have because it's got sugar, brown sugar, or um, vegetable products or byproducts. Um, and that's the whole thing about being on strict carnivores, being the most healthy you possibly can, getting away from all processed foods. That's the whole key to the carnivore diet. Not meaning that partial preservatives is better than all the carbs and all the preservatives and all the sweeteners and everything compounded on top of all the junk you eat already. I mean, I've already feel like I said, I lost 10 pounds. I was so shocked. Plus, I do feel better already in a short, less than a week's time. I do feel a difference. My face my wife was like shocked. She goes, "Your face is skinnier." But usually when I
Flipping
lose,
starving yourself to death, that'll happen.
no, you're not starving.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I mean, full.
When you're not putting those sugars and stuff
Y-
in your body, you're gonna burn that off quick.
and you're literally. I mean, you're shrinking your stomach for sure.
Oh yeah.
But like Tony said, sometimes he only eats one meal because he'll eat a 1 pound ribeye at one setting. So that's a lot of meat. Your serving size as a carnivore diet is 6 to 10 ounces. So that's not a whole lot. But when I eat that much, uh, like the other day, I ate two boiled eggs. Um, see, two boiled eggs. What did I have for lunch the other day? And I was so miserable. I couldn't. Before, I had to eat a whole plate of food and gorge myself. But now, like dinner tonight, I kind of overboard because I didn't have anything substantial for lunch. I had one hard-boiled egg and a Chomps beef stick for my lunch today. But breakfast, I didn't really have. I had, well, I did have, yeah, I did have a hard-boiled egg. What else did I have for breakfast before I left the house? Hard-boiled egg, I think, is all I had this morning too. So yeah, I was really hungry, so I ate a whole. Well, I ate probably, I'm guessing, at least 12 ounces of meat, if not more. I ate
Ooh.
quite. I might have ate close to a pound probably of meat tonight, but I was really full. What Woodsman brought was really good, and I couldn't stop eating it. I ate two decently sized pieces of it, and then I ate my big old. Well, I might as well just say I had pork steak for dinner tonight.
Yeah,
But
the pork steak was delicious.
yeah, that what was that called that you had pork?
Chow Lu or Chai Lu pork
It was delicious. It
pork
was
rib, spared pork rib, or
yeah, spare
right?
pork ribs, boneless, and they were really thick. They were probably what 2.5, 3 inches thick.
Yeah, they were thick, man.
Huge. Took a while to cook them, slow cook them on the edges of the fire pit here, but um, oh, whatever that spice is, it's mildly spicy. I wouldn't say it's hot spicy. It's just mildly spicy, but they were good. I need to find where you can get those. I'd buy them again.
Well, I've got them at Walmart.
Meat, yeah, meat's the best snack on a carnivore diet. Yeah, it's snacks are really hard. Cheese is good, but your moderation in dairy, any dairy. You can have cheese, but it has to have no preservatives. Pretty much fresh aged cheddar is the best. Like I said, Aldi, Walmart, and Hy-Vee, I think I seen there was some really good cheeses, block cheese that you can have that don't have any additives. Of course, all those things are going to be, you can't, they have virtually very little shelf life. So if you're going to keep it long term, you need to freeze it or just buy it as you go, which that's expensive. So I repackage, I buy bulk and repackage into smaller portions for my wife and I. That way, just pull stuff out as I go. I'm shaking my head for that typo. I wasn't going to say much. I didn't want to feed that. This is a family channel. My text is speech works terribly well. Yes, my mom was the worst. She was the queen at speech to text. Well, I am too, but I always try. I don't always. I most of the time proofread it because I've been embarrassed several times sending texts without reading them. But my mom would do it all the time, so I got to be like really good at deciphering my mom's text. I kind of knew what she meant, but sometimes you'd be like, "What?" and I'd have to call her, like, "Mom, look at it before you hit send. All you gotta
Right.
do is look at it real quick.
Little proofreading.
Put bacon on
Very
it.
simple.
Yeah, if you're strict carnivore, you can't eat a lot of bacon. You have to get uncured bacon, which you can get a lot of grocery stores now. It's almost twice as much, but or your butcher is the best place to get uncured meats like ham, bacon, pork belly. Yeah, you can add that to anything. Like if you get a real lean burger, put some pork belly on that. Oh, buddy, that's one of the best things. And I love keeping the drippings off the pork belly and the bacon. And I cook my eggs in it in the morning because that extra fat's what you want in the carnivore diet. It helps lubricate your joints. The carnivore diet's good for lowering your inflammation for like arthritis, um, back pain, knee pain. I'm hoping it helps my knees. I got real bad knees and a back, so I'm hoping it helps. Can you use Texas Pete hot sauce? That is one of the things that's too a lax carnivore diet. It's what I call it when it's not strict. You're not supposed to have it on strict because of the vinegar. Vinegar is very good for you, and I love Texas Pete and Tabasco. If you want to do a laxed carnivore diet, no. Salt's pretty much the real red, like Redmond salt or sea salt or that real thick flaked salt is really what a strict carnivore diet's the only seasoning you're really supposed to have. You can't have any garlic powder, garlic salt, uh, onion powder. You can't have any black pepper, all that stuff. You're not really supposed to have it. Um, and it just depends. It really depends on if you want processed product, and I understand that. I will eat it when I absolutely have to. It's better than eating all the processed garbage that we ate before, like the packaged rices and we try to eat whole potatoes all the time and stuff like that. But once in a while, you get lazy and buy Idaho and instant potatoes and all that. I mean, that stuff's just total garbage, but it's good. That's why we eat it. And it's easy to take camping, but it's easier what I cook for dinner tonight. Just throw a steak on there, a big steak, and you're stuffed. I didn't have to worry about fixing a side. I didn't have to worry about other food getting cold. That's one positive part about that in camping is you're not trying to cook two or three different parts, and you always, and if you're recording it, you're always eating cold food. This way you can eat hot food. You just cook one thing. Hamburger patties is amazing. If you can find some good cheese for the strict diet and put with your cheese, I mean your hamburger, like Tony does from Random Adventures. He puts that block cheese he cuts up and put chunks actually in his burgers when he cooks it. That's really good. Adds a lot more fat to it. But you want the highest fat, like beef and chicken thighs, dark meat for even turkey or chicken's a better option. No, I mean, to answer your question, a little smoky, no, you're not a strict carnivore diet. You can't. But if you want to do a lax carnivore diet, yeah, you can use any seasoning, any, you can eat processed meats if you want. I mean, it's not a true carnivore diet, but it is just eating meat still. So, um, it technically is, but it's called, I think they said lax carnivore diet. I don't know. I haven't done all the studying yet. I've done quite a bit. But just think of it this way: if it has any additives, sugar, anything that's highly processed, you can't have it. If you're gonna do a strict one, so if you like meat, eggs, you're gonna love it. If you like me, I thought I'd have a harder time with it because I'm a sugaraholic. My wife says if I could just take the 5 pound bag of sugar out of the cabinet, eat out of it, yeah, that was me. Donuts, ice cream, cereal, milk. Can't have milk. You can have heavy whipping cream, but not milk because of the sugar content. But yeah, I mean, and I did. I mean, I loved rice. We loved pasta, potatoes. I love sweet potatoes, which sweet potatoes are definitely better for you than regular potatoes. But we were very big vegetable people. My wife she's doing more of a keto diet. She's eating vegetables and more of a low carb diet. She's not doing the carnivore. Um, she loves her veggies too much, and I figured I'd miss them too. I'm not gonna lie, the first 3 days definitely was tough because we always eat chips for snacks. We would eat crackers and cheese. We'd eat peanut butter and crackers. We'd eat apples and peanut butter every night. Well, not every night. I got to where I couldn't keep ice cream in the house because I eat it every night. But I mean, donuts and chocolate milk and I mean, bag of Doritos. I mean, a bag of Doritos between my wife and I are gone in less than an hour. I mean, you eat a whole bag of chips, and even the multigrain chips we find the best chips for you are garbage. I mean, they just full of carbs and preservatives. But you do it's kind of a detox too. It's kind of a warning. Woodsman asked me, it was a good question. I didn't even really think about it. He asked me about your, how would you say that properly, your bowel movement. If I hear a lot of people have problems with that when they first get on the carnivore diet, but I haven't seen really any change other than, well, not anything real bad. I mean, no. I'm trying to keep as clean as possible, but how would you word it? I mean, for me, I haven't seen that much of a difference. I've heard a lot of horror stories with people because of the fat dealing, for the first even week dealing with their system. But oh, I didn't catch you saying. Did Ken say he's going? Oh, yeah, Ken. Good night, fellas. Taking my old butt to bed. Thanks for stopping by, Ken. We appreciate you.
Out later, Ken.
Hopefully you can make it to Tony's meetup, but if not, I totally understand.
Hey, Randy.
Randy, make it?
Yeah.
I'm way behind. I haven't scrolled down. I'm yakking too much. My normal yak. I live by the rule that potatoes are the meat group. Proof steak fries. Yep, steak fries. Yeah, potatoes are a big thing in my life too. French fries, potato chips. I can't imagine a world without potatoes. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, for years they always said anything white's really bad, which I understand. White rice, white potatoes, potato chips, flour, any processed highly, flour, making breads. And everybody's, oh, make your homemade bread at home. It's so much better for you. It's really not. I mean, it's highly processed flour. Now, if you go to the Amish stores and buy the stone ground wheat and that type of stuff, yeah. But any of the highly processed breads that we eat from stores is total garbage. Potatoes, I mean, I did watch a guy on YouTube. I can't remember his YouTube channel, or I'd shout him out, but he did how many days was it? 30 or 60 days. I was thinking 60 days, maybe even 90 days. It was quite a while. He ate nothing but potatoes and he lost like, I want to say like 15 pounds, or it was quite a bit of weight. And that's all he ate was potatoes. Steak fries. Yeah, that does sound good, don't it, Little Smoky? Yeah, especially the garlic butter steak fries from Steak and Shake. Not Steak and Shake, Red Robin. Oh man, they have endless fries at Red Robin. My son and I would go in there and order like 4 rounds of fries. They get so mad at us. Hey, welcome back, Cole. Appreciate you. More wood. Yeah, I probably could throw a couple more pieces on there, couldn't I? I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. Starting to yak. Don't sound good. It is, what time is it? 9:35 here, so it's 10:35 on the East Coast. That's why Ken
About
went
bed 35 for me.
bed 35.
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, we probably won't stay on. Oh, we've been on an hour and a half, man. I can't believe it's been that long. Eating cold. Let's see here. That's true. I hate eating a cold breakfast for the video. Hell, yeah. Sorry, I'm way behind on comments. I love cold breakfast. I love pretty much all cold food though. I love anything cold really that's hot. I love steak cold. I love my fries cold. When I go fries, I'm not one of those people that want fresh fries. I want fries that don't taste like hot grease. I'm weird, I know, but when I worked at McDonald's going to college, they'd always want to make fresh fries for me. When I went on break, I said, "No, I want the ones you're getting ready to throw away. Those are the ones I want." Because I guess growing up on the farm, we was so far out of town. Anytime we got fast food, it was always cold when I got it. So that's probably why I love cold fries. I'm really weird. No donuts, blasphemy. Cole. That's what I was thinking. That's what I told my wife. Sure, you got me hooked on carton hash browns, canned gravy, then go carnivore. See, I know. Yeah, I know. I was bad. I'm
We're
bad.
camping together, Randy.
Really bad. Randy, appreciate you stopping in, my friend. Yeah, this is a last minute camp out for both of us. I didn't give him much warning. I was like, "Hey, are you busy?" He's thinking. He paused for a little bit. I said, "Oh, he's gonna." I figured he'd say he was busy, but we both ended up not being busy.
Just had to look at the wife's work schedule.
I wish my mom never introduced me to donuts. I can't say no to them. I definitely am
Over by
now.
my place, Randy.
Yeah, we're at Woodsman's place.
Not my private camp out, but the campground that's right by me.
Yeah, pretty much adjacent. It's attached to
Yeah,
his
it's not very far from here.
campground. It's a nice little campsite.
Yeah,
Well, it's not little. It's pretty good size actually, but
that's a big. This is a big camp
yeah,
spot.
it's nice.
Right up
Donuts
by the
are
woods. Got a nice little pond right over here.
yeah, a nice pond to
Feeling
fish.
right for fishing. Even had a young man Talk some fishing talk with us, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a nice young little lad that came by and was talking fishing. Donuts are a food
Around
group.
11 or something, maybe 11 or 12-year-old kid, maybe.
11 or 12. Donuts are in an exempt group.
He's a, he seemed like a good kid. He's ready to catch some fish. I know that.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Randy, about your doctor and being a carnivore diet. Yeah, I started mine Monday, Randy. It's been good. I've already lost 10 pounds in 5 days. That was a record for me. But I'm healthy. I feel good and feel more energized. And I don't know. It's been good. I figured it'd be harder. It was hard the first 3 days. I'm not gonna lie about. I'm a real big snacker. I love chips. I love peanut butter pretzels, um, all those type of things that are garbage. But one of my favorite snacks was peanut butter and apples. But yeah, I'd snack all day long. But being on carnivore, you're so much full. Your belly shrinks and you you don't carve. I don't I now I don't crave the snacks. I did back then. If I do want a snack, I just grab a hard boiled egg. Mostly is what I eat for a snack. But most of the week watching Will, I haven't even had any snacks during. I've eaten breakfast and dinner. And if I do want something for lunch, it's usually a hard boiled egg or scrambled egg or something like that.
Hey, Dan.
Camping together.
Randy said he's going to start his carnivore diet again Monday.
Going to bed, little Smoky. God bless you too, brother. Appreciate you.
God bless Smokey. I think he's gone already, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed this comment. I should have kept up with chat. Oh well, everybody knows me well enough. I get way behind. I don't know what I'd ever do if I got big like Tony, because I wouldn't. He has a hard time hours later getting to his chats too. And Todd Champion. I'm starting again this coming Monday. Yeah, I started mine this past Monday and been doing good, so can't complain. Outdoors with Den. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Sorry it took me so long to say hi to you. Or Randy for that matter. I didn't see Randy come in. If it wasn't for Woodsman seeing him come in, I wouldn't have noticed. All right, I'm finally caught up. But yeah, we probably won't stay on much longer. Like Matt said, he's getting tired. I guess I could stay on, but
Yeah, you don't have to leave because I ain't here.
yeah, I am tired too.
Might catch me in the background snoring, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'll be right there with you here
Gonna
shortly.
do a little nightcap video.
Yeah, yeah,
After that, nothing but Z's.
yeah. I'm pretty tired. We shot for over an hour today total. We shot for probably 20 or 30 minutes in Woodsman's private camp area over there, tuning in the bows a little bit. And then we came over here at the campground and tried out one of his new targets, his horse target that he made. Awesome. But it took us a long time to, oh, excuse me, complete that game. It was a blast. Had a bunch of fun. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put any more wood on the fire. I'm going to let that burn down. We didn't burn hardly any firewood tonight. I brought way too much as usual, but that's all right. Better have too much than not enough.
Not enough, exactly.
And it's not super cold tonight. It's cold enough, but I can help you get help. I can help you complain if you need me. You can help me complain. Yeah, I don't need any more help with that, Randy. I watched the Target video. It looked fun. You made a Target video? Oh, making the targets. Yes. Yeah. It was funny right before he put that video out. I was telling my wife I needed to make some, and then Woodsman makes some. I said, man, that's a great idea. So I'm gonna have to order me the stuff to make some too.
Yes, Herbert.
Shy guy, I have firewood in the back of my car for those emergency campfires. Yeah, beautiful weather is coming to PA soon. Yes, can't wait. Yeah, I was glad I did it earlier. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, the weather's been nice the rest of the week. It's going to be rainy next week, it looks like. A lot of rain next week's forecasted, but this is Missouri. It'll change. Yes. Well, in the tuning the bows up in his campsite, we used his one that we had at the Purple Rain camp. And we did use that a little bit over here at camp too, but the game we played was with that the horse homemade target. Yeah, we used. So yeah, you guys will see video on that. He made quite a few videos, good videos today, mostly of target shooting, and we made some things for our bows. That'll probably be another video, and he did get a little bit of footage putting his camp together. I, on the other hand, did not make any video. I just figured I'd do a live like I normally do. That way he could concentrate on videoing, and we're not trying to talk over each other. So yeah, those targets worked out great. A lot of fun. Um, we didn't shoot at every target. We only used of his new targets. We only used the horse target. We didn't use the stump target or the whammy target. I was looking forward to playing the whammy game, but give me a reason to come back and shoot with him, or might have him come over. It'd be nice to have him come over to my place and get Glenn out there and all of us shoot bows out there at my house. I split. I like the split screen. Yeah, I like the split screen too. Really, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is really good for if you're. I figured we could do this sometime if we was on two different locations. Just like when we're doing our lives normally, and you know, we'd have our guests and everybody at their own house. But one of these days we need to do two different lives and do it together. I think that'd be kind of cool. Weather permitting, I might do a random live stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, Chris, I'll try to catch it. It's hit or miss when I'm watching Will whether I can catch everybody's live streams. But if I catch it, I'll definitely watch it. Thanks for reminding everybody to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. How do you do that? When you set up your live stream, there's a place that asks you when you're setting up your live stream, like making your thumbnail and all that. There's a little uh, icon down towards the bottom of the screen that says "Go Live Together." Once you turn that on, once you go to the final screen, um, it'll say "Go Live" like it normally does, but you're kind of in a green room. Once you send that, it sends the link out. Well, you copy and paste the link and you send it to whoever you want through email or text. Once they click on it, it sends you um, an invite to add them to the live. You just click that add to the live and it brings a split screen up, puts you both on. But it's pretty easy. It's just in the settings when you're setting up a regular live. You just go in like you're setting up your regular live. Turn that it's a little slider icon. It slides over, says go live together. You just slide that on, and then it gives you a link, and you copy and paste it or email it to whoever you want, and then they click it, and it pops up a message on the primary channel's phone or computer, whatever you're on, and it says add to the live. It's pretty easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. No worries. I'm watching the weather, waiting for a day with no rain. Yes, that's what we're gonna have the next week or so. Is a lot of rain coming up. So, but we need it for the grass and all the flowers and everything. How do I do that? I'll try to make it. I work both days. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Try to stay caught up. No worries, Cole. I seen it, just never used it. But yeah, we can do that sometime. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, I always seen it too, but I never really used it. I just figured it was kind of like StreamYard, like we did with StreamYard and all of us getting guests on or multiple ones of us coming on. But with YouTube, you can only have one guest, so that's why they made it this way. You know, makes sense. I kind of do like this better. Obviously, you can't have multiple people unless you use a third party like StreamYard or something. But this is really cool. Um, Plus, it's just a lot easier and a little more simple for like when you're on location camping. I think it's really cool. I really want to try it when orchestrate two of us camping, solo camping, or I guess you could have people camping with you too, but in two different locations. I think that would be super cool for a live to be able to show, maybe get on when you're cooking your dinner and show what each one of you are having for dinner and show each setup, show the location you're at. I think that'd be really cool. I love that it's going to be warm weather but raining. I may have to have a live stream from under the bridge. Yeah, that'd be cool, Chris. Actually, under the bridge would be kind of cool. I like when people camp under bridges. That's pretty neat. I need to do that again. I've done that years and years and years ago before YouTube, but I've never done it on YouTube. I need to do that. I need to do a drainage tunnel camp too. I used to do that a lot when I was a little kid. I used to camp in those big concrete drainage tunnels really a lot. Of course, you'd have to do it in dry season, but yeah. Imagine if we could get the Purple Rain crew all live at our respective camps in Randy's. There you go. That's a good idea. That'd be funny. Woodsman sleeping? No, he's airing up his air mattress, getting his tent ready for it. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on. I mean, I don't have a bedtime, but I don't have to rush off in the morning, but I would like to get back at a decent hour tomorrow. Hard being away from Will and my wife. Get spoiled to being around each other. It's good to have time away. I know I need it, but nothing like family. StreamYard's free, yes. Yeah, StreamYard's a good service, real good service. You can pay for it, but if you don't pay for it, you just have that little uh, watermark in the upper corner like Tony has. But if you want more guests and other benefits, you can pay for StreamYard, but it's not worth. I'd never have more than 10 guests at a time, and you can have up to 10 guests on StreamYard. So, yeah, it's great free, real great free service. I like using this YouTube because it's so much more simple when I'm out live camping and stuff because it's not like StreamYard's that much more difficult to set up, but I don't know. It's just I like how YouTube Live is set up. As long as you're not gonna have more than one person collabing with you, then I prefer just using YouTube. Now that I'm used to using YouTube, I like it a little bit better actually. Yeah, Randy, I know out of the loop, but I understand, man. You got so much going on too. I've got so much going on, and right now is a good time. I haven't let too many people know. Woodsman knows, obviously, but our core group, um, Purple Rain Gang, I need you guys all to gather together. And my granddaughter, leukemia, has come back, and it's worse than the first time, and we need prayer. Um, yeah, I mean, that's the best thing to do, and the only thing really to do for her is prayer. So I appreciate each one of you praying for Aaliyah, is her name, my granddaughter. Um, they're back up in St. Louis, and she's got to go through more chemo, another bone marrow transplant. So my daughter's got to go through that again, and pray for my daughter. Obviously, I mean that's part of it. My daughter's only 20 years old and going through all this by herself up there. So um, I wish I could be there with her physically, but I can't. Um, but I appreciate it, guys. I know you guys will pray for her, and I appreciate it. Don't seems like you don't get as many views on live yard stream. That's true, Randy. That I've done enough testing on that, and I believe that's pretty accurate. Now, sometimes there's been a few of my live streams on StreamYard that did really well, but overall, yeah, on average, I believe you do get more because I believe YouTube. I know they know you're using third party. They're going to push their software streams more than other services. So I would I would almost guarantee that. I mean, it's not like tremendous difference, but it is. I think there is a difference. Oh, geez, yeah, Shy Guy. I'm hoping it don't affect my trip to Pennsylvania, but I'm planning on going still. I mean, literally all I can really do is pray and be supportive. And we don't have a lot of funds, but they did have a GoFundMe account for her first round, and she went into remission. But I'm not sure if they're going to set up a second round for her second. I don't know, but um, I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, God's got her in His hands, both of them, and I've got to rely on that. But Ben, your only grandbaby, it's really hard on me. It's I just can't imagine. I really pray for my daughter too. I can't imagine being that young and having to go through all this and what they've both been through, and just getting her home and enjoying getting in the routine of having them over once a week and having dinners with them was so nice. I cherish, will always cherish those moments that I did get with them. You know, not that I'm trying to be negative, but whatever God's will is for my granddaughter and my daughter, I've got to accept all avenues. I don't have to like them, and it's hard, but that's the best thing anybody can do is pray. Have your friends and family pray. If you go to church, I appreciate if you put prayer requests in for her. The more prayer we got, that's the best thing for her. It's just heartbreaking. You know, a little 3-year-old beautiful granddaughter, just it just tears me up. You know, it's I see all these I hate cancer bumper stickers and T-shirts. You know, I was very fortunate before my dad got cancer and passed of cancer. I was really fortunate in my family that I didn't have a lot of cancer to deal with in my family. I think the first person in our family, immediate family, to have cancer was my uncle Pat, but we weren't close. He didn't have anything to do with the family, but losing my dad and now my granddaughter being sick, and her form of leukemia is very rare, and it's very aggressive, and she's getting adult rounds of chemo, and she's a trooper. She's so full of energy. When I went up to her hospital, you would think she would be exhausted and tired. I was one getting wore out. She even going through her chemo and going through being sick, and she's so energetic, so full of life and energy, and it's just a blessing to watch her. Because I would be down and out. I know it would. You think you have a high threshold of pain. I usually do, but I can't imagine going through that. I she's spent almost 15 months in the hospital, and hopefully not that long this time. But at this point, I don't know. I've cried all the tears I can cry. I say that, and a drop of hat, tears will start rolling out of my eyes when I'm thinking about her. And the other day, I got the news, and my heart just felt like it fell on my stomach. I mean, it just punch in the gut. The enemy. If I can give any encouragement to anybody, the enemy tries to steal your joy all the time, but especially in the midst. We've had a lot of passings in the last 2 years in our family, and I know there's people that lose their faith. There's people that, if you're not in faith, that's one thing, but your joy, you can't lose your joy through it all. There's just like losing three of our parents in the last less than 2 years, 18 months. Woodsman and I was talking about that earlier today. You know, the enemy tries to steal your joy and tries to get your faith off God, and that's the last thing you should do because he's
In
the
all ways.
yeah, in all ways, yeah,
And the
and
stronger your love is for God, the worse or the harder
attacks
your
you get.
trail and tribulations will be.
Yep,
He will put stuff out there that he thinks is definitely going to break you. Oh, this is break him. I
yep.
don't care how much he loves God. This is going to break him, and you got to say no.
A lot of people
You're
do
not getting me, dude.
break and do blame God, but when people always the number one thing I hear in tragedy is why. If God's so loving, why would He let people go to hell, or why would He let people die that you love so much? Well, you got to remember, you
Lots of
know,
reasons, though.
Adam caused sin to come in the world, and sin, it's because of sin. It's not because of God. It's not because He's unjust and unloving. It's because He can't allow sin into heaven. You know, you got to focus on if you're God, if you're focus, if you believe, if you have faith. I'm not just preaching to people that I'm not preaching to anybody that if you're not saved, that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm sharing my faith, and it rolls over on people that don't believe in faith. It's joy, happiness, peace. Uh, if you don't believe in God and you don't believe in any of that, it's anybody's choice. I don't want to preach to anybody and push nothing on. I'm just trying to share what's gotten me through. Whatever you find happiness in the world, whatever you find peace and joy, going camping is my out and my peace and joy too. It helps me get through these times. But for me, believing in only one God and Him as my Savior and Him as my ultimate joy. Number one, I'm grateful that I know where my parents, all three of our parents, are at, and I will see them again. It's for a temporary time. This time here on earth is very short. I know a lot of people think you come reincarnated and there's nothing after death. That's fine if you believe that, but have the best, most joyful, peaceful life you can. Don't blame it on anybody or anything or
Yep.
God. When
Take
some,
advantage of the one you have right now. Don't depend on anything after.
yep,
So do it right this time.
yep, the
You know
best you
what I mean?
can. Yeah, just love. Even if you don't believe in a God or any kind of a faith, it doesn't hurt to show love, compassion for your fellow human because we're all in this world and we all no matter what our beliefs are, we all experience the same things. We all will experience death. We will all experience hurt, heartache, pain. If you don't have other, I mean, if you don't believe in God, cling to your family and your loved ones. And, you know, when I was a kid, you're a kid, you don't think about those things as much, but tell everybody you love them every single time you get a chance.
Every time.
Love the best you can every single day, like Woodsman said. That's, I mean, it's the best advice. You know, you can't let life get you down because unfortunately, death is a natural part of life, and we all have to accept it no matter what our backgrounds or beliefs are. It's all going to happen for every single one of us. It sucks. It sucks going through the pain and heartache. My dad had a very excruciating, he died peacefully, thank goodness, with the help of modern medicine, but it's a horrible way to die. I can't think of much other than how our Lord Jesus Christ died. I can't think of anything worse on this earth really to die from. It's a slow, agony death. I mean, but is it going to get me down? No, I have faith knowing that I'll spend eternity with them. You know, it sucks. You know, my mom and dad, after they were my parents as adults, they were like my best friends for years. I don't have a single memory without my parents. I don't, as an adult or a child. We were that close. It sucks losing them, but I know they're together. They're with my father-in-law as well. I miss them tremendously, but I know the best part about it is I have hope and faith and trust that I'm going to be with them soon. And the way the world's going, it's going to be really soon, you know? I know it sounds like I get on a preaching rant, but I don't mean it that way. You know, I guys, I don't. I mean, I don't try to condemn or. It's not my job. It's not my job. But it's my job to love each one of you and encourage you the best way I know how.
And
And
let you know.
yeah, and let you know. And I try to let people know different ways in case they aren't people of faith. You know, I don't want to
Really,
offend
about the
anybody.
only duty a Christian has is to
Yeah.
let other people know about our Lord and Savior, the path that they can choose if they want to. It's there.
Thank you, Cole. That means a lot. It does. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you so much. We lost two sister-in-laws and stepmom in the last 2 months. Been praying a lot lately. I'll definitely keep you
That's
and your
right.
family in prayer, Dan. Thank you for sharing that as well.
We
I'm
got to
so
keep on keeping on,
yeah,
Cole.
yeah. Rise, yep. Easier said than done. Yeah, it is definitely, definitely. But I'm. If you want to call it preaching, I'm preaching to myself more than anybody. You know, I need the encouragement from you guys, from my family, uh, just as much. But usually, when you're pointing, you know, people say you point fingers, but you got to remember you have more fingers pointing back at yourself than pointing at somebody else. If a person's doing that, but you know, if I was a preacher, I'd be preaching myself more every time I was in that pulpit than just the whole congregation. I mean, I'd make myself, you know, it goes both ways. The road always goes both ways. My mother lived with me for the latter years of her life. I saw her every single day. I miss her so much. Yeah, my mom was amazing. My mother-in-law is amazing. I'm so blessed to have the two best women I've ever known in my entire life. They're such amazing mothers, and they care for people so much and do so much for everybody. They think of themselves last, and that's what good mothers do. You know, good mothers raise us and teach us. You know, a good mother teaches you right from wrong, and they do most of the hard work at raising the kids. Now that I'm a stay-at-home dad, I've never had that option with any of my older kids. It's such a joy and a blessing, and it does for a guy. It does give you so much more sense of respect
For your,
and for
for your
mothers.
wife and women,
Yeah, women.
yes.
Not just, I mean, just for the birth aspect too, but just for the role that when somebody says it's not hard work staying home with children, that's a lie.
They haven't done it.
Yeah,
They
it's,
haven't done it.
and guys just naturally don't have the patience and the nurturing. And I pray for patience every day because it does for guys that, especially if you haven't done it.
It's an awakening.
Yeah, it's different. You have a different tolerance level than women do. Women are a lot kind-hearted, and we, you know, it's harder for men to sympathize and understand what a child needs. I'm getting very good at it. Will and I have a very good relationship, and he does with his mom and grandma too. And he's a very amazing child, and he's definitely a gift from God because of how.
Too many stumps, Randy.
Yep. I
He
mean,
said, why didn't you guys stay in the squatch can?
yeah,
Too
too
many
many stumps
stumps
in the
there.
Squatch camp for sure.
Break your neck just shooting your bow. Am I lying?
No, there's
No,
a
it's
lot of
dangerous. You
toe
gotta watch where
stubbing.
you're going, man.
Yeah, a lot of toe stubbing.
Yeah, we'd have had to spend probably an hour digging stumps up to throw another tent.
Yeah, he gave that as an option, staying in the Squatch camp, but I think he decided ahead of time that it'd be better and easier
We
just to
definitely
camp
have
here.
more
And
room.
we can go over there and enjoy. We, like we said earlier, we shot, tuned in our bows at the Squatch camp, and then came over here and played the horse game at camp here. So, and it's literally you can just walk over there. It's across the RV park here, so it's not too far at all. It's been fun. I said a half hour ago I was going to get off, and here it is. No half hour went by.
Got to talking about the Lord.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing in the whole world. Randy knows, Matt knows, almost everybody here knows if you watched any of my lives. Uh, I've talked a lot about it on my lives. I'm not ashamed, definitely not ashamed um, to share my faith. Don't ever want to push it on anybody. That's not my job. But it's good to share whatever you believe or whatever positivity you can bring out of this cruel world. It's kind of what I was getting reiterating that back at any kind of tragedies in life. This life's hard no matter what. And you need other brothers and sisters to lean on. And that means human brothers and sisters, not just face. If you want to take all of everything out of it, I mean, just as brothers and sisters, uh, it's one of the good things we have in life left, that if I know good thoughts or just prayers when I ask, I know each and every one of you are going to say a prayer, and I appreciate all the ones that already have been said. And I appreciated the time that she was home with us. Such a joy. I'm looking forward to the next round that we get. She is going to come home, I believe. Early start in the morning. Until next time, y'all. Take care. God bless everyone. Appreciate it, Cole.
Later,
Thank you so
Cole.
much. I appreciate you always supporting the channel, my friend. All of you guys.
Hey,
And mainly off grid. Hey, my brother. Yeah, I won't be probably staying on too terribly much longer. I said that, like I said, half hour ago, but Woodsman and I are camping together at Woodsman's stomping grounds out here, not too far from his Squatch camp. It's another campground here on the property. Nice little camp. Yep, there's Woodsman. He is actually here.
I'm really here.
It is kind of dark, ain't it?
I'm gonna switch back to the fire, so we got that double.
Yeah.
They don't need to see me. They tune in.
Probably can't see me very well. Yeah. I don't do many videos here lately. There he is. Yeah, he's wondering. Randy's like wondering if he's here.
Yeah, I'm here. I wasn't gonna use my air mattress, and then
Well, I didn't.
I decided I might ought to air that thing up the way I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Let's see if that helps. Yeah. That
It
helps.
might be a old grumpy bear when I wake up if I don't
Yeah.
sleep at least halfway decent.
I even got my 1.5 inch memory foam roll mat if I'm really
Yeah.
comfortable enough. I figured I'll put it in there too, but I'm gonna try it without it first. It does suck getting old, don't it?
Yeah.
Man, when I was in my 20s, I could sleep on rocks almost.
The only thing is, when I'm at home sitting on the couch watching TV, I don't feel this old at all.
Yeah.
As soon
Funny
as I
how that
stand
works.
up, I gain like 20 years. As soon as I stand up, I'm like, oh, well, that's right.
Good to see you too, mainly.
Shouldn't move that fast no more.
Good to see you too. Just sometimes I don't chat in the background. There's a lot of times I'm running your live mainly. I'm there in spirit and heart, but I'm busy with Will and stuff. But a lot of times these lives are during the day I have running, and I may not be able to get in the chat, but I try to run everybody's lives as much as I possibly can. I wish there's more time I could spend, but I'm not gonna miss a single moment with my boy. 210, you in a tent? Yeah, that's hard to believe, ain't it, Randy? I'll show you the proof. I'll show you the proof, Randy. I'm in my good old Orion Ascend tent, my favorite dome tent, 3-person dome tent. It's so nice. I love that tent. But yep, I'm in a tent. I could have brought a hammock, but I didn't know exactly how. Not ever been here before, but there's plenty of trees I could have hung in. I mean, it's more ideal for tent. Obviously, I'd have to get in the woods a little ways, but not too far.
Cole said more wood.
Yeah, Cole said more wood.
I don't know if he'll be able to see this or not, but
Yep, Cole can see it.
I put a twig on there.
More wood!
There's your more wood, Cole.
Yeah, Mainly's not going to believe it, and he's going to be heartbroken too, but it's going to be hard to believe that I went carnivore and giving up donuts, chocolate milk. I still have my burgers, but I can have a bacon burger, but with no donut. I guess I could make a donut out of a burger.
Yeah, you could even cut a hole in it and everything.
Good night, Cole. Appreciate you coming. It's always a pleasure having fun chatting with you. Looking forward to our camp together. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing everybody again and all the new
Good
people.
night, Cole.
No donuts. Yep. You're the first person I thought of when I realized I wasn't going to eat donuts. As long as I stay on the carnivore diet, anyways, and I'm pretty sure I'll stay on it. If not, there'll probably be donuts in the future. That'd probably be one of the first things I would eat if I got off the carnivore diet. I am enjoying it so far. I started it this past Monday, and by Friday I'd lost 10 pounds already. You know, I'm sure a quarter of that's water weight, but feeling good now. Now that it's rolling in closer to a week, I'm over a lot of the cravings as much. Even talking about the food tonight, I'm not really craving it. It's oddly enough, I figured I would. Giving up soda too was a tough one, even though I was on diet soda. Uh, Soda's very addictive, even if it's diet soda. That sweetener is pretty addictive. I didn't think it would be, but now I know what my mom was saying because her and my mother-in-law definitely have been hooked on diet soda all their lives, and it's hard. It's sugar's hard to give up. It's that was probably the hardest thing. Sweets.
I think sugar's quite possibly the gateway to addiction.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they say it's 9 times more addictive than heroin, and I believe it.
I
I
believe it too,
Yeah.
because, I mean, just check out any little kid in the candy aisle at Walmart. They will come all the way undone if they don't get a piece of candy.
No chocolate milk. What kind of spaceman out of this world diet is this? No, no chocolate milk. That's a sad day too, huh?
I don't like the no milk part. I'm a milk guy, man.
Yeah.
I
I
like
used to
them
be.
milk.
I grew up on a dairy farm, so it is kind of ironic to me. But get the beef still, and get the chicken and the meat, and uh, I don't know. Once you get past that craving, it's kind of like giving up caffeine. I did that once too. That was super hard. I'm not giving up caffeine this time. I might eventually, but starting off, I didn't want to give up everything. So caffeine, I'm holding on to for a little bit longer. Uh, I know I need to moderate it at least instead of drinking tea all the time and coffee. I've started drinking a lot more water, so that's been good. I know that's really good. I pretty much only drink water. That's awesome. Eating on the other hand.
You know what, Dan? You say that, you quit drinking Mountain Dew.
Yep.
I think he needs to watch his last video. I think it was the $5 meal video he made. I'm pretty sure I seen a Mountain Dew in the background.
Was there a Mountain Dew in the
I
background?
think there was,
Uh
man.
oh. I'll have to rewatch
Because
that.
when I seen it, I was like, I thought Dan quit
Uh
drinking
oh.
Mountain Dew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Dave, how are you doing, Mr. Hurley? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Been on for a little over 2 hours talking, hanging out with Ozark's Woodsman Stories and More. I'm pretty sure you know who that is, Dave. If you don't, please give him a subscribe. We're doing a collab camp here at Woodsman Stomping Grounds here, still in Missouri, but
Good night, Randy.
going to bed, y'all. Eyes getting heavy. Yep. Have a good night, Randy. Appreciate you stopping
Oh,
by, my
here he
friend.
goes. That was play. He said that was filmed back during the summer. Okay. Kind of ironic how you can't use timestamps and everything.
Trying to
I
bust
don't
his butt
know.
on that one.
You
Yeah.
didn't look. You looked kind of skinny in the video. I'll
Uh,
go back and check. We'll
yeah.
check it.
Yeah. Good night, Randy. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Been a while. Been watching TV, and yes, sir, I do. Yep. Yeah. It's been a while. I caught you seen you in Tony's live the other day, and it's always good seeing everybody. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I know it's late, but like I said, we're on the tail end of the camp today. We did a lot of archery shooting, and we both wore out bad.
Oh
We
yeah,
way overdid it. I can't tell you how many hundreds of shots we took today with recurve bows too, not just
traditional. Yeah.
not yeah traditional archery, not
Compound.
compound bows that let off. You know, it's full weight. You know, it's
Yeah,
the
we're
real
holding
deal.
full weight.
Yeah, it's,
I don't hold it very long.
no, it's been a long time since I've shot
I,
that many
I
times.
pull it back, hit anchor, let it go. I ain't holding it.
Yeah, I gained my weight back when I started drinking Mountain Dew again. I bet you, Dan. Yeah, any soda. See, and I gave up regular soda for diet soda, thinking it was better, but I was just as addicted to that diet soda than I was regular soda. I like the zero sodas now just as much or more than regular soda, but I thought it'd be easier giving it up, and it wasn't. If anything, I'm still craving soda. It's oddly enough, as much as I like donuts, sweets, ice cream, all that stuff. Oddly enough, I if I could say I still have a craving, it'd be for soda. I drank quite a bit of soda, so uh, I still drank a lot of tea and water and other things too. But I did drink a fair share of soda. I wouldn't say a tremendous amount. I'd say my wife and I would go through together only a 12 pack a week, so that's not a whole lot of soda. Usually 1 to 2 sodas a day. I know most people drink a 6 or 12 pack themselves a day, but for us, that was a lot of soda. We would try to make it like for dinner or 1 or 2 meals.
You glitched out for a second.
Yep, went live and yep, it started over on the timer too. So
Did it?
yep,
Mine didn't.
yep, my timer started over. So I guess we was cut off at 2.5 or 2 hours 45 minutes. YouTube only gave me that much. Now I got to start over.
I'm at 117 minutes.
Comparatively speaking, 1 or 2 is great. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, everything in moderation. I've obviously other well, drinking too much water is bad for you too. Um, if you drink too much water, it's super bad for you. So everything's bad for you, but you know that's what moderation's for. You know, um, but I know soda's definitely not good for you. It's probably one of the worst things for you, especially diet soda being uh, very processed, not processed, but fake sugar is worse. Um, so yeah, I'm got off soda. My wife said we could buy more soda, so I said nope. I'm gonna try to do it with just water and tea and coffee. You got out?
Yeah, I backed out.
Okay. Yeah, but I may be cutting it off here too. We've been on long enough, kept everybody up. It's pretty late during a weekday or weekend, so I know not everybody's got to get up and go to work, but some people do. I'm screwed then. I drink a lot of water. I mean, yeah, you can read studies on it. Drinking way too much water is really bad for you. Plus, it flushes out your system, especially if you take any like uh, supplements or anything. If you drink too much water, it pretty much just flushes your system out. Um, it's really bad. I mean, yeah, 64 ounces of water is technically a baseline what you should be drinking a day. I don't drink near that. I drink about more than that and probably liquids, but not water. But yeah, I forget what the cutoff is on how much you shouldn't drink it, but it's quite a bit. But still, I'd probably never reach that amount because I don't drink that much water. I do. I probably tripled my water intake now. I'm definitely over that 64 ounces a day, I would say, or close to it. 3 weeks after I cold turkey on the other habit. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, Dan. Definitely the best way. But yeah, I'm gonna keep yakking. I know I am. So I'm gonna sign off here, guys. And we do appreciate you hanging out with us. It's been fun. Awesome conversation as usual.
Great conversation.
Yeah, Woodsman and I, that's the best part of I loved archery, but our conversations are always good, and it's always good to be around like-minded people, and especially people that loves same things you do. So that's good. We had a good day. I did anyways. I'm hoping he did as well. So appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Happy Sunday for everybody tomorrow. Uh, be good. Love each other. Be kind as often as you can to as many people as you can. And if I don't see you soon, hopefully I can get back on a routine on lives. I miss you guys and want to start uh, having lives again more regular. But like I said, have a good rest of your week. Have a good week coming up. God bless each one of you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good night.